Hello, welcome back to my channel, the Earthstar Tribrid. I am your host, the Earthstar Tribrid. So we're gonna be doing a confirmation read on what I did yesterday on the descriptions of Nancy Guthrie's kidnappers. But since they're already on the screen right now, we're gonna do them first. Apparently they and what you call it? They and am I missing a stone here? I feel like I'm missing a stone. Odd. It's okay. It's whatevs. I feel like I'm missing a stone. I don't know. Alright. So since they're already up on the thing here, we're gonna go ahead and do them first. Am I speaking? Well, first, show me yes, please. Show me no. Am I speaking to the All High, Almighty? Am I speaking with Jesus Christ? Am I speaking with anyone else other than the two of you? Yes. Am I speaking with Rob and Michelle Rayner? Am I speaking to anyone else other than the four of you? That's no. Okay. Would you like to get out any general messages? No. Do you want to talk about anything? Yes. Is this regarding your family? Yes. Is this regarding Nick? Is this regarding anybody else in your family? No, just Nick. Just Nick? Okay. Are we going to be talking about like what's coming up in the upcoming trial? How he's doing? Anything else? Yeah. So okay. So what's the other part that you want to talk about? So the upcoming trial, Nick, and there's something else you want to talk about. So should I roll the dice for that or do the letters? Letters. Okay. What's the other one you want to talk about? What's the other part that you want to talk about? In spring, wealth, Earth anyway. Fixed. Something about money. Fixed. Okay, created. Something about, I guess, about money. Something about money? Yes. Do you need me to pull out more letters? Yes. Something about money. Got star. Fixed. Do you need me to pull out any more letters? That is a no. Okay. Got joy. We have the beach. Prime. Prime time. Okay, so Skynet is something that's in what you call it, Terminator Judgment Day, or Terminator in general. They talk about this company that makes this AI program, and it like blows up the world. Basically, what I'm saying is like like I'm getting something's going to blow up, like just like not blow up in the sense of bombing action, like an actual bomb. Hopefully not, but what I'm getting is like something like with Primetime, Beach, Joy. Um, we got Love out here. But what I'm getting with this is more of like something in springtime is gonna blow up. It's gonna like get a lot of attention. Is what I'm trying to say. Not an actual bomb. Hopefully not. Family. And he likes to go to the beach. I know he goes to that pier. But if he goes to that pier, then that's not good if he goes to the pier. Because if he goes to the pier, he's going to be doing something he shouldn't be doing. So it sounds like to me that he's going to get out. That's what it seems like. Which is, like I said, every time I ask, did he do it? It says no every single time. And I've already asked if it had anything to do with like, oh, an insanity plea, and it's not. Has nothing to do with that. And they're actually not going to go for that either. They're not going to go for that plea deal because they don't have enough to hold him, honestly. But I also feel like him going to jail was actually kind of like a blessing in disguise in a sense that it helped him get clean. Because, like I said, when I saw him in the courtroom on video, I was just like, he looks more alert, like more aware of what's really going on and more understanding of what's happening. Like, I'm pretty sure he understood what happened, but the fact that he's actually been like, wait a minute, they're trying to pin this on me. I didn't do this. Like, blah, 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 blah. Because, you know, you pull somebody off the street who just is tweaking out and stuff, is trying to get their next fix. The last thing they want to do is be sat in a room somewhere being held for a long period of time and being questioned. So they're just going to say whatever they need to in order to get out of there. I've seen it one too many times on like, you know, the shows, the documentary shows and stuff. 10:10 on the timer when I saw that. I'm getting enemy. Enemies. Multiple. Look. Look out. Enemy. If you've ever seen my other videos on this, there was something about him going to one of those drug houses to get high with a bunch of people. If he's going to get out, he needs to be careful, because if he's not careful, If they don't want the truth getting out about what really happened, they're going to try and give him a hot shot. And if you don't know what a hot shot is, it's an intentional, basically it's premeditated. Since he does use heroin, he shoots up. A hot shot is when they intentionally make it so that way it's too high of a dose that will actually cause you to OD. So he needs to stay clean. And this also goes for like just smoking weed too, honestly. Because people be lacing, they be putting, what do you call it? Fentanyl or whatever. Confirmation. Stay clean. There's enemies out there. They're going to try and go. If he gets out, which I'm pretty sure is going to happen because there's not enough evidence to hold him. Somebody's probably going to try and get rid of him. So you heard it here first. If he doesn't stay clean, that's what's going to happen. Oh, I don't have a D on here. Oh, I'm getting not enough evidence. Again, I don't have a D, but I'm getting no murder weapon, no evidence, not enough evidence. Thieves. This also can be like a fix, like gonna create, like trying to get their own fix. Lucky. Mr. Thieves. Are there any more messages within the letters that you would like for me to get out? No. Do you want me to move on? Yes. Would you like me to pull more letters or roll the dice next? Roll the dice. Pull more letters next. Roll the dice. Okay. Alright, so what would you like to say in regards to Nick's well-being at this point in time? What would you like to say about his well-being at this point in time? Career, justice, spirituality, investigation, ego, communication, winter. Okay. Do you need me to pull out any more letters? No. Is the message within the letters? Is the message within the symbols? Okay, it's within the symbols. Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, so right now we're in the winter season, so that makes sense. So somebody is surprised by something. It looks like there's communication. There's communication about an investigation on self, which is just talking about Nick. And then there's something about career, justice, and then spirituality. Somebody's surprised about it. So somebody could be, there could be, okay, so the communication could be one of two things here. Communication about to somebody who has a career in the justice system about somebody's spirituality. Like I said, right now we are in winter season, so that makes sense. We also get in communication about, every time I look up Scorpio in any house, it's always talking about investigation. So we're going to go like Scorpio's an investigation. Communication about an investigation when it comes to self, and obviously this is about Nick. Communication to a career, somebody in the justice for a career, 12 house, spirituality, somebody surprised by it. We're going to leave this out here, so what are you trying to tell me with this? When it comes to what you have out here right now, what are you trying to tell me with that? Change. Somebody, okay, so a change in somebody. Do you need me to pull out any more letters? No. Or is the message within the letters? Yes. Is the message within the symbol? Yes. Okay, so they're talking about some type of change that somebody's made. A number of changes. That can be about Nick. That could be about the investigation. Maps. Remember we were, there was a video that I posted when I was working on like his map timeline. Week. Investigation is weak. Because remember I'm saying I'm using this as a investigation. Got keen. Change and mood. So someone's gonna, like I said, there's communication about something. There could be communication about a week. When I got week investigation, change in somebody's mood, which was Nick's mood. Because we got maps. PM and AM. I don't have any tea out here, but I'm getting that tap thing, you know, the card when you're getting on the bus. Taps, tap. So there's something here, like something has like completely shifted. And I think we're about to be in Mercury retrograde right now, aren't we? We're about to be in Mercury retrograde. So that's about communication. Something shifting in communication. Keen observation. There's a keen observation about something. My kid's coming down. Okay, I'm back. So I mean, obviously, like I said, like when you are under the influence of anything, it's kind of hard to comprehend exactly what is going on. I'm not saying he didn't know what was happening because obviously he got arrested for it. But now that he's like cleaned up, he's more sad, not sad, depressed. I mean, he can be, but he's more sad about the situation because like reality, like when the drugs wear off and the alcohol wears off, reality starts to sink in. And like I said, when you arrest somebody, and I've seen it so many times, like watching it on documentaries and everything like that, like where they pull somebody in off the street who is like tweaking, and all they want to do is get out of there and get their next fix. So they're willing to say anything just to stop the interrogation. And that's including admission to guilt to something you didn't do. And like I said, when I first started doing this, when I first found out back in December of 2025, I did a read and I for sure thought that this was going to say yes, but it said no. And everything that I came, like doing the timeline and everything timeline-wise does not add up to when they were murdered and when he left the house. Okay. So there's communication about something about weapon. And I know they didn't find the weapon yet. No weapon. You keep saying no weapon. I don't have enough, do I? No. But it just keeps saying there's no weapon. The weapon is with the murderer. And I was getting something about a pocket knife. It's not a bread knife. It's not some type of knife that was inside a house. It's some type of pocket knife that has some type of curvature, whether it's a curvature. And I got hilt at one point in time. When I was like tilt, and then I saw hilt, and I'm like, that sounds like something that would be part of like a sword or a knife or something like that. So now the part that I was thinking about was thinking of the sheath that it goes into, but the hilt is actually the handle where you hold it. So the hilt showed me a curvature in the handle. So the blade itself could be curved or the handle can be curved. But the actual murderer, he's the one that has the weapon. And I keep asking, I want to ask again, did Nick Reiner murder his parents? Saying no. Show me yes, please. Show me a yes. Thank you. Now show me a no. Did Nick Reiner murder his parents? Did anybody in their family murder the parents? Was it a setup by a family friend? Yes. Is this murderer still out? Is this murderer still out in public right now? Yeah. Has this murderer died? No. Is this murderer locked up at this moment? No. Is this murderer walking free? Yes. So, like I said, each and every time, Nick Reiner did not murder his family or his parents. That's what he keeps saying. Are there any more messages within the letters? Within the symbols? Is there anything else you would like to say regarding Nick's, how Nick is doing right now? No. You want to go into the trial? Yes. Okay, so for April 29th, the upcoming trial, I believe it's April 29th. What would you like to talk about in regards to the upcoming trial, April 29th? What would you like to talk about in regards to the upcoming trial April 29th? Oh, and I also found a few AI picture generator places, and I put those in, like everything I got from the very first one for Nancy Guthrie about who kidnapped her. I typed those in and I have pictures for them, but I'm going to do a confirmation read to clarify exactly if that's what they look like. And then if it does, I'm going to get the pictures up and kind of like lay them out. I want to see if I can print them out and then lay them out for you to see. Okay? Okay, we got Leo. This is about the upcoming trial. Do you need me to pull out any more letters? Yes. Do you need me to pull out any more letters? No. Is this a north or south node? North? South node. So north node. So number 1. Create. Sun. Number. We got somebody's number 1. 10. That's also number 11. Master number 11. So this is about the upcoming trial. One second, Mike, it's coming down. Okay. Keep saying weak investigation. Spy? Blame? sleeping. Okay. Okay, so somebody was spying. Somebody was spying. Break in while sleeping. Somebody was spying. Like, okay, so here's the thing. So you're telling me that as soon as they got home, they didn't argue anymore. They went straight to bed. No, they argued, and that's when he ended up leaving. Okay, so like when I say he, I mean Nick. Nick ended up leaving. These guys, Rob and Michelle, were murdered in their bedroom while they were sleeping. Okay, if he has been out all night and then checked into the hotel room at 4 o'clock in the morning, he would not have had time to kill his parents. Okay, so somebody else broke in. And I've been saying this before. Somebody else broke in. Somebody knew the code. There is some type of code. Like I said in previous videos that I've done in the beginning, like since day one, somebody knew the code in order to get in. Like I said, they were set up by a family friend, and it was easy to blame Nick because, like again, they had an argument at that party. Argument at party, easy to blame Nick. I'm getting easy pickings. Like I said, I was getting something about long game before. Alright, so number 1, number 10, number 11. First house, 10th house, 11th house. We got 2 creations. Virgo's detail. Leadership. So obviously they're going to be talking about the party, but like I said, like, if they were sleeping in their bed when they were murdered and he had been out all night, there is no way he could have killed his parents. And every time I've asked, it says no, he didn't kill his parents. Every single time. Are there any more messages within the letters? No. Are there any messages within the symbols? Yes. Do you want me to go into the zodiacs, into the houses? First house, 10th house, 11th house, both signs. It's my favorite color, red. Okay. So we're going to do 1, 10, 11, and Chiron for the houses. So Virgo, first house. Signifies that Virgo was on the eastern horizon at your birth, making you analytical, practical, and detail-oriented. I mean, if we're talking in the sense of Nick's lawyer, then yeah, she's going to be very detail-oriented. She's going to show great leadership too in that, so that's going to be great for her. Okay, and then, okay. Hey, commercials. Okay, so and then we also got 10th house. A career focused on service, meticulous attention to detail. That's the lawyer. Okay, so that's the lawyer. The lawyer, and then 11th house. Friendships, networking, and long-term goals is analytical, service-oriented, and detail-driven. You likely seek perfection in your social circle, valuing loyal, hard-working, practical friends over large, superficial networks, using the connections to fulfill your ambitions through meticulous planning. Okay, so this is definitely describing, what's her name? Kimberly Green, his new lawyer. And then also do Chiron. Perfection with health and service, it often manifests as deep insecurities regarding being good enough or competent, leading to behavior. Healing involves releasing the need for perfection, accepting. Okay. So everything's looking good for Nick. Because the defense is in its north node. We got a lot of attention to detail out here. Oh my god, if any of the things that I have talked about come up in that hearing, I'm going to like freak out. Okay, so we got Leo and Chiron. Why is my caps on? That's why everything looks weird. Alright, Chiron and Leo represents a profound, often generational wound regarding self-expression, creativity, and the fear of not being seen or valued for one's authentic self. This will be definitely Nick. It stems from insecurities about being too much or not enough, leading to a fear of or desperate need for validation. Healing comes from validating your own inner child, embracing a creative joy without needing applause, and owning your light. Okay, and then we got Leo in 11th house. Brings confident and charismatic energy to social groups, friendships, and long-term goals. Ruled by the sun, individuals with this placement often stands out as leaders, using their creativity and charm to influence community. I feel like if he stays sober, and gets his life together. Like, this will be him. I feel like people who know the sober Nick see him as this creative, charming. Like, I feel like that's how they see them when he's sober, when he's balanced. Leo 10th house signifies a career driven by a need for recognition, creative expression, and leadership. Individuals with this placement often shine in the public eye, striving for authority, respect, and a lasting legacy, appearing confident in my... That is definitely the lawyer. That's the lawyer. Indicates a charismatic, confident, and dramatic personality who commands attention, often appearing regal, warm, and passionate. Ruled by the sun, this placement suggests a natural leader who is self-expressive. Again, this is giving me Nick when he's sober. Charismatic, confident, and dramatic personality. I feel like when he's good, like, he's really good. But yeah, the amount of detail she's probably going to lay into these guys and be like, you don't have anything to hold him, really. Just because they have an argument doesn't mean he killed his parents. Like, and I want to know exactly how much blood, because the way they are describing this amount of blood found in his hotel room, I'm like, there is no way the amount of blood that you're describing could not be seen on this guy anywhere throughout the entire night. There's no freaking way. The amount of blood that they were describing, I'm like, there's no way. None. So I want to know exactly how much blood they are describing. Okay. Are there any more messages within the symbols? Are there any more messages you would like to get out? Is he going to walk free this spring? No. Is he going to walk free this summer? Yes. So by the summertime, or in the summertime, he's going to be walking free. So by the summertime, or in the summertime. Alright, so that's all I've got for you guys on this one. Again, I'm going to be doing, I'm going to spend some time with my kid, I'm going to put him to bed, and then I'm going to come down here and do a confirmation read regarding the description of the people who kidnapped Miss Guthrie. And then if they all come out the same, then I'm going to be showing you guys the pictures I got through the AI generator. So stick around tonight. I'm going to be posting that stuff, and I will see you guys on the next one. Like, share, subscribe. Love y'all. Bye.